we say at CCL, leaders need to slow down to speed up. And as with U.S. Navy pilots, they need a great coach who can show them how to do that. Bill is that coach, and in this book he generously distills the remarkable wisdom he has gained over 40 years of researching, teaching, and consulting on change. For the better part of a decade, Bill has been a colleague of mine at CCL, where he has assisted numerous clients globally, many of them in the Fortune 500, with successfully navigating the complexities of change. His opening advice for clients essentially boils down to this: check your ego at the door. The fact is that almost no one has done a great job of figuring out the intricacies of leading through continuous change, in large part because there's not a predictable formula for it. Every change initiative demands a customized approach that must first be created and then constantly adjusted as conditions evolve. Bill cannot offer the easy button that the iconic Staples advertising campaign made popular, but in this book he does deliver an invaluable four-step framework for leading change. His emphasis on discovering, deciding, doing, and discerning offers a superb starting point for mapping out change initiatives in organizations of every size and type in any sector. As a member of several corporate boards, I have learned the importance of stepping back and looking at the larger reality of what's happening in a business environment, which makes it possible to help leaders see things that they might ordinarily miss because they are too focused on narrow objectives. The process Bill describes equips every leader to take the stance of a board member, of someone who cares deeply about the success of the organization and is thus willing to challenge conventional thinking in search of bolder and smarter alternatives. While leading change is the kind of topic that can easily elicit theoretical responses, Bill remains eminently practical, breaking the extremely challenging process of change into manageable increments that make the seemingly impossible finally approachable. And that is a welcome gift because the sooner business leaders understand and experiment with the principles of leading change, the sooner they can build better, more sustainable businesses for the benefit of everyone. Bill's trenchant insights, applied by the governments, NGOs, and educational institutions that are just as critical to the health of society, will help us build a better world, too. John R. Ryan, President and CEO, Center for Creative Leadership, March 2015. Preface. It has become de rigueur to state that change is occurring in multiple arenas, all at once, and faster than ever before in recorded history. Leaders do not need to be told this. They are experiencing it firsthand. What smart leaders want and need is a way to get ahead of the curve. Instead of using every ounce of energy to just keep up, smart leaders want to approach change in ways that continuously build positive energy, create greater change capacity, and leave their organizations stronger. What's more, they want to help their organizations make all the changes they should make simultaneously, not just one or two or a few at a time. Change is multifaceted and continuous. Smart leaders know they cannot pretend otherwise. Until now, our approach to change has been built around models that were developed with single changes in mind. We assumed, because we had no alternative, that simply applying these approaches to multiple changes occurring at the same time would work. Then we discovered something we did not expect. As we turned our attention to doing one change well, we took our eye off another and another. People who assumed responsibility for making individual changes were unable to get the resources or support they needed to get the job done. In some cases, the work on one change undid progress that had been made on another. It became clear that we needed a better way to get on top of everything, but we weren't sure how. Some organizations appointed change czars to sort out the priorities and conflicts. This seemed to help a little, but then they discovered that a single czar could not stay on top of everything. If they appointed more czars, they just got in one another's way. What to do? I have spent my entire career studying change, assisting with change, and leading change in organizations. For me and the organizations I